If you visit Athens, whether you fly there or arrive by cruise ship, you'll visit the stadium of the first modern Olympic Games, and you'll go shopping, and you'll probably buy a souvenir or two, but you'll mostly visit Europe's most historic site, the Acropolis of Athens. A bus will drop you off, and you'll follow a long step path to the foot of the temple complex, which sits on top of a flattened mountain in the middle of town. The steep stairs at the entrance are now bypassed by a ramp. You'll stand in line for a few minutes, but your wait and your climb are rewarded by one of the great architectural reveals on the planet, the Parthenon, the Temple of Athena, the crown jewel of the Acropolis. Finished in 432 BC, it's considered by many the most perfectly designed building in the world. The Parthenon survived in almost perfect condition until 1687, when the city was under siege by a fleet from Venice. The defending Turks decided to use the Parthenon as a storage place for their ammunition. Bad idea. A direct hit caused an explosion that killed 300 people and virtually destroyed the Parthenon. In fact, they're still picking up the pieces. Now an extensive project is underway to restore the Parthenon's outer walls, not the entire thing, but enough to remind us of what the place looked like in its glory days. Special light-colored stone is being used for patches, so visitors will always know what's original and where the repairs are.
Well, the preservation work here on the Parthenon has been going on for about 15 years now. It's going to take another 10 at least, so maybe by around the year 2025, you'll be able to walk inside there again.
When you visit the Acropolis, wear good walking shoes. The surfaces are uneven, to say the least, and really, I don't know what they're thinking, but this place is anything but wheelchair-friendly. There's a lot more than the Parthenon up top. Nearby is the Erechtheion, even older than the Parthenon, a temple dedicated to both Athena and Poseidon. The temple's porch roof is supported by a series of statues known as the Caryatids. When I was at the Acropolis several years ago, all but one of the statues was original. Now they're all replicas. The originals are in a museum to protect them from the elements. From atop the Acropolis, you can see all of Athens. At the mountain's foot is the theater where the plays of Aeschylus were first performed, and you can look down on Mars Hill, where the biblical account says the Apostle Paul preached his most famous sermon. And nearby are the remains of the Temple of Zeus. It doesn't look like it from up here, but those are the largest columns in the world. As you descend the Acropolis, you'll run into some of the many homeless dogs that beg for food from tourists, and they get it. And you might want to stop at the refreshment stand near Mars Hill that sells some of the best donuts I've ever had. The donuts will be gone in a minute. For keeps, you'll have your memories of the Acropolis. 2,000 years since it first arose over the city of Athens, it still holds up to anything humans have built.